Rich Barbara from Albers & Barbara. I also get a lot of questions about executing real estate transactions via powers of attorney. You often get a phone call that says, hey, I'm not going to be in town that day. Can somebody else sign the documents for me to sell my house? The answer, like a lot of answers in my business, is yes and no. Very technically, you could provide a power of attorney to another individual that you trust to sign documents to effectuate your transaction. Now, that may not make people on the other side of the transaction or other parties in the transaction happy. For example, title insurance underwriters typically don't like the seller to delegate the authority to sign the deed to a non-party. They typically say, well, if the seller has to sign, 4 documents, we're okay with the power of attorney signing documents 1, 2, and 3, but we rather have the seller sign the deed. Now, that's not a requirement or a strict obligation, but sometimes the underwriter will give the title agent or the closer a little bit of a hard time. So my advice on closing transactions via power of attorney is, number 1, be very careful that you trust the person that you're going to give the authority to. Number 2, make that decision or ask the questions about that with enough time to allow your lawyer or your realtor or your closing professional with sufficient time to react to that request, prepare the appropriate document, and get all the required approvals so that it's not an impediment to a smooth closing. So powers of attorney, it can be done, but it should be done carefully and with the proper time. If you need any help with your real estate transaction, please feel free to give us a call. We're here to help.